Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hey everybody, start of the week again. We've got lots coming up this week, so bear with us because we've got shows nearly every night and lots of things happening. So hello everybody, let us know you're there. I can see lots of people popping in. Make sure you say something in the comments so that we know who's in the room. Tonight we've got Natalie Pearson joining us. She's going to have a talk to us about her new single that's coming up this week and let us know what she's got planned for 2021. We'll welcome her into the room. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. I was trying to work out today how long it's been since I spoke to you. It feels forever.
It has been forever. I think the last time was actually like when I did the last release, so it would have been like a good few months ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, haven't seen you at many gigs lately, Danny.
No.
You have an excuse with all the border restrictions. So
I've had lots down here. I've been lucky. I've had lots in here, but not so many on the mainland. But I'm heading up there in June, so hopefully we'll get to see you. Yay! There's lots of people popping in rooms. So Tegan, she's popped in to say hi. Hi, Tegan. Nice to see you. Sam's in the room. He had a birthday last week. So
happy birthday, Sam.
Travis has popped in as well.
Hey, Travis.
Katie.
Hi, Katie. I'm gonna pull it up on mine as well. So I've shared it to all my socials, but I'm gonna pull it up so I can. So hopefully I'm not gonna get too much sound. No, there we go.
Jan's in the room. Hi, Jan. So good to see everybody.
Yeah.
So you've got a busy week ahead. You've released a single to radio a couple of weeks ago, but Strongman's coming out Friday.
Friday, it's going to be live on all the socials. So wherever you normally listen to music, so it'll be on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, all of those places. So wherever it is that you like to listen to music, this Friday it's happening.
This Friday. So make sure you've pre-ordered. If you haven't, do it at the end.
Yes. And there's some people that can get on the link and there's some people that can't. I think it depends on where you are in the world. If you're having issues, just search for Natalie Pearson on iTunes and it should appear there. Strongman is the song.
It's mostly iTunes that has that problem, isn't it?
Yeah, iTunes. So the official link that like the distributors send you to say this is the pre-order link. I think they formatted it for the USA. So I'm sure everybody in the USA is having no trouble with that link, but unfortunately, Australia has been having a few issues. So if you're having issues, just good old type it in.
Search it. Now, tell us, you recorded the Strongman just after you left here, actually, wasn't it? Last year.
Yeah. We just finished up doing the Wolf Fest in Tassie, my first time to Tassie. So I got to play a few shows with the Wolf Brothers, and then on the way back, I was like, well, Melbourne's right there. So I just did a stopover in Melbourne, and I was recording some other stuff anyway with Adrian and Barb from Song Store. They do quite a few of my stuff, and yeah, they had this song that they had written a while ago and had just kind of sitting in their little catalogue of music that they pitched to me, which I was very, very grateful for because, I love the song and listened to the demo and I was like, oh, my gosh, this voice is incredible. And they're like, yeah, it's Vanessa Amorosi. So, I was very lucky that Vanessa decided not to release that one because then I got it. So,
you got it.
I did.
Tell us about the song and what drew you to it. What really?
I just
from the voice.
Yeah, I know. The voice was the main thing. Now, I love the attitude of the song, and I love that it was kind of just a little bit of fun, a little bit of tongue in cheek. It's the song's kind of I found it really relevant to what I had been through in life, where everybody kind of expects you to settle down and get married and have kids, and do that whole paint by numbers life. And I had always had a dream to follow music and to just be, a bit spontaneous and be able to take risks where I wanted to take risks with my career. And, I've been in relationships in the past where the person that I was with wanted that settle down life and wanted to, just be a dad. And that kind of, it didn't feel like that was where I was at. So this song is kind of a little bit about that. It's just about following your own path and just living in the moment and being authentic to yourself. And it doesn't matter about all of the expectations and also the I guess the impressing that goes on when you're in a relationship, saying, oh, well, I can promise you a future and I can promise you this and I can take you on fancy dates, and that at the end of the day, if it's not your path in life, it's not your path in life. And sometimes you just got to go out and have a little bit of fun and be spontaneous and just live in the moment. So that's what this song is about, and that's how I really vibed and connected with the song. So yeah, really happy that I got to release this one.
Listen, and I know obviously you've probably sat on it a bit last year because of COVID and things, but what's your decision for releasing this song now?
So yeah, it was meant to come out last year. I had kind of in the past felt a little bit like flippant with all my releases, where I'm kind of like, I feel so unprepared and I should release a song and I guess I'll put this one out. And so last year was meant to be my, like, all right, I've got everything together, I'm organized, I've got all my songs recorded, my follow-up releases. I had just everything kind of planned out on how I wanted to do it. And then, COVID kind of, what a bummer, ruined everyone's plans. And I just, it just didn't feel right to be putting out music that kind of was at that moment in time irrelevant to kind of the bigger picture of what everyone was really worried about at the time. I just felt like I wasn't right to be doing it. And then I ended up just putting that on hold, and that's when I went into the studio and recorded the last release that I did, which was You'll Never Walk Alone, and I just kind of slotted that one in and moved all my plans later on, just until it felt like it was a more appropriate time to go ahead with the rest of my plans, and specifically this song. So yeah.
And I know it's only out to radio, but have you had much feedback since releasing it to radio?
I have, and because we put it out to radio before the digital, so I've had quite a little chunk of time where the only place you could listen to it up until this Friday is by tuning into the radio stations, and I've been, telling everyone where they can tune in. So that's been really cool, getting the messages to be like, oh, I heard you on this station and it sounded really good and love the song, and or people who have caught the end of it or caught the start of it and they're like, I want to hear the whole song. So that's been really cool. And then getting to chat with all the different people on radio stations and having the support of the song, I have had really positive feedback. And
right.
One of the things that was really cool a couple of weeks ago, I got a report that comes through to say, what radio stations have downloaded the song, and they put it into a chart so that they can, I guess, monitor how interested people are, I guess. And top 5 in all of Australia across all the genres for that particular week of radio downloads, which was pretty cool. So
fantastic.
I don't think that's ever happened before. And the first 4 names were like Keith Urban, Delta Goodrum, like all these big names, and then there's little me. So that was that was a pretty cool moment.
That's, the perfect bunch to be there with, Move over, Keith. You're coming through. He's been here long enough. It's your turn. There are so many comments coming in. It's really hard to catch them all as they go. But Tegan said her favourite song is I Wonder What You Kiss Like. That is a really good song.
Yeah, I love that one too. That one was written by the Wolfies and Kaylee Bell. And that one's still getting the most streams out of any other song in my
really?
Yeah, like every time that I go in and check, see how everything's doing, that's the one that everyone's streaming all the time. So it's awesome.
It's fantastic. And I know it comes up in my playlist a lot because I think it's something to do with it gets these songs getting added to playlists and things, and it just throws them at you, which is really good.
Yeah, it's awesome. So and that one ended up getting on Spotify as Fresh Country way back when it was released. And I haven't been able to crack it again yet. So every time I put one out, I'm like, it's fresh country. But it hasn't been. Yeah, that was kind of the, got it then and haven't been able to get it again since. So maybe it was because Brooke was on it. I don't know. Maybe he's on the charm. So I don't know. Hopefully this next one will though. But if it doesn't, that's okay because you guys will be streaming it, Natty, your playlist, and that's the main thing. So,
and it did get in the top 5 downloads for radio, so that's pretty good too. Now, is there a film clip coming out? There
is. So quite a few people in the Nat Pack came down on filming day and were part of the music video. So
there was a hiccup with that originally, wasn't there?
There was. So it was literally like an hour and a half before filming call time. My lighting guy, so the guy who basically sets up the lights for all of the videography, he'd just gotten a new puppy that day, and the puppy bolted out the front door, and they went running down the street after this puppy who, went on the main road.
Oh,
and
no.
In the scheme of things, the guy ended up slipping, tripping on a curb, landing on his knees and breaking a rib.
No.
The puppy's fine. The puppy's fine. He's fine too, but it was a pretty stressful afternoon because it was literally an hour and a half before, and I'd put the call out on Facebook for people to come and be part of the music video. And so, lots of people over the space of a lot of posts had said, yeah, I'll be there, or
yes.
But I didn't actually know definitely who was coming or have their contact details. So when it was like an hour and a half before the shoot, I was like, oh my God, what if people have traveled to come in this clip? So I was posting everywhere like, if you were going to come down for this, it's been postponed. And like, so literally like I was in Coles, had full face of makeup, and my hair was all done, ready to go to the shoot, and I was in Coles getting all the catering stuff, and then I got the phone call to be like, oh, we're gonna have to postpone. So I'm sitting there in the shopping centre, just like going and posting all over the socials, replying to comments, DMing people, just trying to get as many people tell people, hey, it's not on, don't start driving if you haven't already. Yeah, that was just a little bit of a stressful afternoon, but then we rescheduled, and it probably ended up being a good thing that we rescheduled because we ended up getting more filming time. So the venue that we were filming at originally had a short time span that we were gonna. It was a pretty hopeful schedule, if I'm being honest. It was pretty like, I don't know if we're gonna get everything done in that time. So because it got delayed, we actually got to negotiate a little bit more filming time, which ended up being really good. So
excellent.
I don't know if people have seen I've been posting a couple of little teasers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if have you picked up on it yet? What it might be about?
No, I have only seen the one teaser. I've been a bit slack with my socials the last few weeks. Your mum said that she's posted it in the UK. Thank you, Pat. It's lovely to see you. It's been forever since I've seen them. I haven't seen anyone in so long.
I know. You're going to have to, June or July. Is it June or July?
June. I'll be back in June. So tell us about the actual clip, what you can tell. I know there's, it's a bit of a secret. Tell us what you can tell us.
Okay, I'll tell you that it was filmed in a boxing ring.
A boxing ring. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'll say.
So the ones that are the only people that know.
The ones that were in it, are the only ones that know so far. So I've got some more little teaser clips coming at it. That'll probably give it away a little bit more about
what's going on.
What's going on, but maybe not. People may be confused, be like, boxing ring and this, I don't understand. So we'll see.
So tell us, when does that come out? Have you got the date?
Probably like the week after digital. So I would say next Friday.
Possibly next Friday. That's exciting.
Yeah.
You're gonna premiere?
Yes, I think I will. I'll have so anybody who's in the Nat Pack or on my mailing list will see it first. So if you want to see it before everybody else, you better get in on it. They'll be the ones to see it first. So they can kind of let me know if they like it or they don't. And maybe, if they don't like it, I'll be like, last minute edit.
A few more changes. Tell us actually while we're talking about your mailing list, because I know that people can sign up via your website. How do they sign up for your mailing list?
Yeah, on my website, or even on my Instagram bio, there's a little button there that says join the Nat Pack. So you can just click on that and it should bring up a little pop-up to pop your email address in, or just join the Facebook group on here. Just search for the Nat Pack, and on the questionnaire link, so when you the first page, it'll ask you for your email address, so I can add you as well. So yeah,
so if you're not already part of that, head over there as well, because that's a lot of fun. Actually, we have a lot of fun in there.
I do need to I've been a bit busy, so a bit slack lately, but I do intend to start doing some more like shows and more fun stuff in there as well in the next few months. So now that I've got all my shows kind of like booked in, that's a little bit of pressure off my shoulders to get things happening. So now I can kind of start to relax and have some fun with it.
And you're finding gigs are getting back to as normal as they can be at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, it's still, there's still that uncertainty. Is this going to go ahead? Is it not going to go ahead? But I guess we've just got to plan as if it's going to go ahead, and then deal with whatever happens when it happens. Because if you don't go all in, that's not really a way to live. We don't know how long this is going to go on for, so you may as well just make the most of it. So yeah, we've been booking quite a few shows and applying for all the festivals and everything. So we've got a few coming up. I don't know if you want me to let you know what they are.
Oh, I was about to say, it was at the end what you've got coming up, so let us know.
Yeah,
where
so this Friday coming. So anybody who's in Brisbane, Gold Coast, or anywhere around that, there's a country music festival happening at the Regatta Hotel in Toowong, I think it's called. So we're doing.
You can pronounce that.
Toowong, like that. We're doing a show on the Friday night with a band, and then also on the Saturday afternoon, and then Saturday night with a band as well. So that'll be really fun. So that's called Town and Country. It's in my Facebook events. So if you are interested in coming, just head to that events tab and then click attending.
Are you going to play Strong Man?
I certainly shall. Yep, my whole band will be rocking out with me, and little sneak peek, you may see some of my band members also in my film clip. So
that's exciting.
Yep, I did rope them into a little bit of acting. So
how did that go? Was it hard to get them convince them?
Surprisingly not. I think they really enjoyed it, to be honest. I wanted them to be super cheesy and over the top in this clip. So they definitely brought the goods.
And where are you heading to after this weekend?
After this weekend, the next things that we've got coming up, I've got a mystery guest tour spot. So I am going to be doing a special guest spot with an artist that I cannot disclose, and I cannot disclose where. So you're just going to probably see it after the fact. But that's happening.
Unless you're there.
And then you just won't know until there I am. And so that's happening in May. And then later on in the year, in August, we've got Gimpy Master playing at the Crowbar. So that's happening on the Sunday night, which I'm very, very excited about. My band will be there as well.
Excellent.
Looking forward to that one. I love the Gimpy Master. It's one of my faves. Yeah, it's the best. So if you haven't been before, anyone in the comments, if you haven't been before, definitely one to check out.
Definitely. It's lots of fun.
The whole camping experience is what makes it like, and I'm not a camper. Like I'm not really into, not having a mattress to sleep on and communal toilets and like that's
it's the atmosphere is different.
But yeah, the first time that I went, I was very nervous about all of that camping side of things, but then it was the best time ever. So highly, highly recommend, even if you are not a camper, highly recommend checking out.
Definitely. You won't notice that you're camping because you're just too busy in the music. It's too much fun.
Oh, and you know what? By the time you kind of are ready to go to bed, you're so exhausted from the day. you probably had a couple of drinks, you know. And also, it's like I was worried about the communal shower situation. You know, going in the, what do they call it, like Portaloo.
They're like a park, aren't they? They're a sort of a Portaloo.
They're actually pretty good though. I was expecting them to be much worse, but they were actually pretty good. But then it's so cold there. It's like, I don't want to shower.
Exactly. I didn't have as many showers as I probably should have. You're too busy. It's cold, and you just don't want to. No one does.
Yeah, way too cold to have a shower. So bring the dry shampoo is all I'll say.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then what else have we got? September 5th. I think it's
September.
Sunday.
All the way into September. Wow.
5th or September? 5th or 7th. I think it's whatever the Sunday night is. Hayley Jensen is coming up to Queensland.
Oh.
Doing a show at Black Bear Lodge, and I am very, very excited to be one of her special guests for the evening. So
it'll be the 5th will be the Sunday. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So and her tickets are available on her website, which I think is hayleyjensen.net. So you can check that out. Go get your tickets there. And then VDM Fest.
VDM.
Actually, no, sorry, one more before then. We've got a river cruise in Brisbane.
Are you doing another?
I am, yeah. So Brooke and I are doing a cruise, but it's typically we do the Brisbane River Fest, which is in February. We do 4 artists, 4 hours country music cruise. And so we've decided we're going to do 2 a year. So the one at the start of the year will be the Brisbane River Fest theme, and that will be the 4 artists over 4 hours country music. And then the one later in the year we're going to do as a concept cruise. So the one we've got in September is called It Takes Two, and we're going to be performing the greatest duets of all time. So it'll be across all genres, and that'll be with our band as well. And we have some special guests that'll be there. So that's happening September 11th, and we have tickets available on my website, natpearsonmusic.com. And then VDM Fest.
That's so cool. How exciting to see that finally going ahead, because that was such a big build-up.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, that happened to everyone, every festival, every show. You know, there's just, what can you do? You just got to roll with it. So
100%. So VDM Fest, is that the last festival so far booked? That's
far.
A lot gone.
It is a lot, but I have applied for and, you know, put my name forward for a lot of other things that I am fingers crossed for. So hopefully there's more, because I just love playing live, and especially with the band. So the more things that I can kind of get happening with the band, the better, I think.
Different atmosphere again, isn't it, with the band?
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's the best.
Darren asked, do you have any Melbourne shows planned?
I don't as yet, but I need to get on that. Definitely need some Victoria shows booked, and also New South Wales too.
You haven't got many there?
I haven't got any yet. So I think I've been like concentrating on Queensland, just because I know that whatever happens
in your state,
I know that those ones will still be fine. And then now I'm going to start, you know, seeing what else I can kind of pull together. But because I haven't really been to New South Wales or to Victoria that much, it's like I've got to do a little bit more research into the venues.
That's right. Yeah.
Logistics. So there a little bit more time goes into going into state too. So, and I'm doing it all on my own. You know, I'm booking everything, trying to, you know, juggle life. So yeah, I'm working on it.
And I know I've gone over time. I'm sorry, but what about for the rest of the year? Have you got any more singles planned?
I do. I have 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Oh, more to come.
4 to come. Yep.
That's awesome. So you know you've got them planned and you're all ready and recorded, ready to go.
Yes, there's only one that is still to be recorded from this project. And then I've been writing quite a bit lately as well. So that will be like June, July, I'll be heading into the studio to record those ones, which will be for next year.
For the next year. That is exciting. More film clips this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely 2.
2 more.
2 more. I don't know if I'll do the whole 4. Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. There's so many comments. I can't get through you all, but it's so great to see them. I will read them. Belle has given you some ideas of some different places in Melbourne for some gigs. That is fantastic. We'll have to try and get you guys down here again very soon as well.
Definitely.
There's lots of comments. So keep them coming. If you've got any questions, pop them in there so that we can ask them before we finish. Artwork. Did you do the artwork for the single? Because you usually do a lot of yours. Yeah.
I did. Yeah. I like to be creative with the graphic design, and whenever I've outsourced it, I end up saying, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do that?" And just let me, I just almost want to be, just let me do it.
Exactly.
I know what I have in mind. So I've been YouTubing how to. I'm like, I want it to look like this. I want it to have a glow on the outside. YouTube, how to put a glow around text. And that's pretty much how I've been figuring out my graphic design.
Canva's my friend.
I just got Canva actually recently, and it's a lot of fun. The templates just to, drag and drop and change them over. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been spending so much time starting from scratch. I could have just been dragging and dropping the whole time.
Yeah, you can drag and drop it, and you build it up. But you don't have to put it into the background and paste over. It's just so quick and easy.
It is definitely a good one.
It's definitely. Now I know that we're in a rush to get in with time, but have you got any merch at the moment?
I do, yes. All on my website, natpearsonmusic.com. I have new hats, new stubby holders. I think I have any right now. I have new t-shirts.
Excellent.
Looking to see if there's nothing right here in front of me. But yeah, I had some new navy blue t-shirts, and they've got hot pink writing on them. Hats I've got in hot pink with blue writing, and blue hats with hot pink writing. Black stubby holders. I got the tote bags, and then I've been putting bundles together as well called the Nat Pack. So with the tote bag, CD, hat, stubby holder, kind of just bundling it all in for those things as well. Yeah.
Perfect. Head over there. If you haven't already signed up to Nat Pack, do that, and make sure you put your email in so you can get on the mailing list as well. Because it's good because you'll put your merchandise on there if you've got new stuff, and they can pre-order a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, even in the Nat Pack, I actually, when I design merch and everything, I put it in the Nat Pack to be like, what do you think of this? Which one do you like better? And they all vote and tell me what they think is going to work and what won't, and that's what I end up putting out. So, if you like to have your say in what merch you want to wear, then tell me and I'll make it happen.
Do you find when you get the votes in, does it go the way you think it's going to go?
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah.
So I think they know me. I think they know me pretty well.
And I think you know us too. That's the thing. What everyone likes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Before we go, everybody, make sure when you finish, we head over to pre-save and pre-order the song on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you are, Apple, and head over to the Nat Pack and get a follow, like and follow and join, so that you don't miss out on all of these shows. Yeah, Belle said Nat knows what her supporters want. That's right. Hi, Eric. Hi, Rebecca. There's so many people there. I can't keep up. Thank you so much for your time. We'll be back again tomorrow night. Thank you, Nat. We'll be back again tomorrow night. Wednesday night with Hello Jane, and then Thursday night with Cornell Carr. So we've got a big week ahead. Bit of fun. But thank you again, Nat, and thank you everybody for joining. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.